Question 21. A house has a reverse cycle air conditioner which uses 2.5 kilowatts of power for cooling and 3.2 kilowatts of power for heating. The cost of electricity is 29 cents per kilowatt hour. A. Find the cost in dollars and cents of cooling the house for 6 hours. So, firstly, we want to find a value in kilowatt hours so we can see how many lots of 29 cents we have to pay. Now for cooling, it was 2.5 kilowatts of power, and therefore we will do 2.5 times 6 hours. Okay, and I'll actually write this with its units because I want to show you something. 2.5 kilowatts times 6 hours. Now that equals 15 if we multiply 2.5 by 6. But also something I want to point out is if you get stuck knowing what to do in terms of units, how everything goes together, when you have units in the question, they get multiplied and divided just like you would with the numbers. So kilowatts times hours is kW times H, and that's how you get kilowatt hours. So if you're ever stuck or in a pickle, this is a strategy that you can use to kind of try and think a little bit more methodically about how you're approaching this question. So we have 15 kilowatt hours used for 6 hours, and now it costs 29 cents per kilowatt hour. So we'll do 0.29 for 29 cents times 15, and that equals $4.35. Now for part B, it says the cost of operating the air conditioner to heat the house during winter last year was $640. There are 92 days in winter. Find the number of hours to one decimal place that the air conditioner was used on average per day. So we have $640, and if we divide by 92 days, we get how much it costs per day. So this is a long decimal, but I'm going to round to 4 decimal places. So $6.9565 per day to 4 dp. And I like to round to 4 decimal places throughout my working out. And then for a final answer, I like to round to 2 decimal places unless they've specified otherwise, which in this case they have. They want it to 1 decimal place. Now, this is how much they're paying per day. And now we want to see how many kilowatt hours there are. So if we divide this number by 29 cents, we can see how many times we multiplied this 29 cents to get $6.9565, and that'll give us the kilowatt hours used. So 6.9565 divided by 0.29, that equals 23.9880 kilowatt hours to 4 decimal places. Alright, so now we have how many kilowatt hours have been used in the day, and this is for heating the house. So we want to see, it says find the number of hours that the air conditioner was used on average per day. So basically we want to try and find the H. So if we want to find the H, we need to divide the kilowatts to get H on its own, right? So we will go 23.9880 divided by 3.2 for heating. And this equals 7.4963 hours to 4 decimal places. But they're asking for 1 decimal place, so that's going to equal 7.5 hours to 1 decimal place.